In September, I was at something called the Art and Soul Festival in Oakland, and there were a number of brothers, African American men, wearing T-shirts that said "Danger, Intelligent Black Man," and it was that scene that I thought of when I looked at a blog today about Senator Clinton's staff and how they feel about Senator Obama. A blog post that really just sent my blood pressure through the roof. Take a look at this. All right, one moment, please. This is by a guy named David Korn, and what Mr. Korn reports in his blog post entitled "Hillary on Obama: Fear and Hatred on the Campaign Trail" is these words. Look, it states it right there. It says, "They really, really hate Obama. They can't stand him. They talk about him as if he's worse than Bush." But folks, it goes a bit further. Let me scroll down a little bit and show you what I found here. Bear with me for a second. There aren't a lot of deep policy differences between them, but then it gets better. They say this. The problem is that he thinks he can deny her the nomination. Who is he to do that? You mean he's uppity? Yes. Let's go over that again. Okay. The problem the Clinton staff has is this. They say it's his presumptuousness that he thinks he can deny her the nomination. But then it goes further, folks. Read this. Who is he to try to do that? In other words, to try to deny her the nomination. You mean he's uppity? Yes. Uppity. In other words, he is what is commonly described as an uppity Negro, or a black person who thinks that they are holier than thou, yada, yada, yada. These labels have been thrown on well-educated, well-spoken African Americans for decades in the United States. But while it has been common in our culture to hear these terms, and might add, it's been quite common to denounce the people who have used these terms, it's the first time in politics that I can ever remember hearing these terms lobbed at a person, an African American person, at such a high level. In other words, running for president of the United States. It doesn't make it right. Not only that, it comes from Senator Clinton's staff, which by extension comes from Senator Clinton. After all, your staff is an extension of you, yes? What this means is what I've always thought of for a long time about the Clintons. If you're African American and you're downtrodden, if you need their help, if you're the classic person that they're used to dealing with, the person that is a little less than an income, less than in power, they're there to help you. Oh, but God forbid that you're black and they're equal. Okay? God forbid that you are black and richer than they are. God forbid you're in that position. Because according to their staff, they don't like you. The Clintons really don't like well-educated African Americans at all. Excuse me. The Clinton staff doesn't like well-educated African Americans at all. Now, I know this video is inflammatory, but look at what Dave Korn wrote in his blog. It's right here in black and white. Excuse the pun, folks. It's right here. I, for one, don't like it one bit. And no one else. It doesn't matter if you're African American, well-educated, or anyone else. You shouldn't want your candidate of choice for the President of the United States to think this way. This is a low point for Senator Clinton and her staff. And if I were them, I'd issue a swift apology to the African American community. But I doubt they have it in them to do it.